Hey everyone, and welcome back to CineMike. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today, guys, I just wanted to enlighten you all that Arrow Video are having quite a big sale at the moment. It's actually their winter sale, and they're doing up to 50% off their website, both the UK and the US. So as long as Arrow Video can ship to your door, definitely get on that website now because they have got some great deals. As of this recording, I'm recording this on the 26th of November. Their sale started on the 25th of November and it ends on the 30th of November. However, they have announced that a part 2 is coming and that is going to be starting on the 1st of December. So in today's video, guys, I just want to go through some of my favorites that I'd recommend to you. And the way I picked these ones is mostly down to my own taste, the best bang for your buck, and thirdly, ones that I think potentially could sell out, and if they were to sell out, they might not restock on them. They could be limited edition. So with that said, let's jump into the list. Starting with box sets. So guys, Arrow Video, as you know, they do some insane box sets. And at the moment, some of the prices are varying with this discount, so you guys can actually get a box set that's normally around 50, 60 pounds, sometimes as low as about 30 pounds. One of those box sets being Cold War Creatures, 4 films from Sam Katzman. Hope I am pronouncing his name correctly. This is a gorgeous box set containing 4 films of his in this beautiful hard box. Now again, guys, this is more so a personal recommendation. These films are more so for a particular taste. These are all from the 50s as well. Typically Arrow Video and Arrow Video fans like to collect, you know, those B movies from the 80s, maybe the 90s. But these movies are from the 50s and they very much borrow from the Universal monsters. You know, like Creature from Black Lagoon, Frankenstein, things like that, The Mummy. These movies are basically the B-movie versions of those. So if you like Universal monsters, I'd definitely give this set a go. It's in a sale, it's a cool box set, why not? The second box set that I recommend in the sale at the moment is Critters. Again, guys, this is a 4-film box set that Arrow have on their website, which again is limited edition. It does come with a book, again in a really nice hard quality box. So guys, it's one of those ones which if it were to go and sell out, they might not get it back. That could be it. And not only that, they're just great films. They're really fun. Another little fun fact about these films as well for you guys is Critters 3 actually stars a very young Leonardo DiCaprio in his, I believe his first ever role. I could be wrong, but he's a child in this because it was made in the 80s. But again, guys, great movies, somewhat borrowing again from the kind of 1950s era of monster movies. But of course, in full 1980s glory, they just come to life. And the quality of this set is amazing. And as soon as you watch the first film, you'll want to watch the rest. I had a blast watching this box set when I first got it a couple of years ago. You guys now have the opportunity to get this at a much lower price than what I got it for. If you like monsters, you like your B movies from the 80s, definitely check this one out, guys. Another box set that Arrow Video have in their sale as well is the House Collection, containing all 4 movies. Which, guys, if you don't already know, House 1 and House 2 are some of my favorite movies from the 80s. They're just so enjoyable. I've spoken about this before on the channel, but they're the kind of movies that they are that monster house almost vibe that you always want in an 80s film. There's definitely that Evil Dead kind of inspiration in there as well, with everything being chaotic. You feel like the house is coming alive. There's different monsters and characters that come along the way throughout the films. Of course, you've got really cool practical effects in there as well, great makeup too. And yeah, these are classic. I mean, it would be a dream one day to own the limited edition box set that they did. But this box set is still great enough. Like I said, it comes with all 4 movies as well. You get lots of bonus features as always, great quality, good quality box, and it's an absolute bargain at the moment, so check that out on their website. Coming up next, guys, it's actually 3 different box sets, but Arrow have all 3 in their sale, so I just thought I'd show all 3 off. Coming in first is Vengeance Trails. This was the first introduction of the Western box set they put out on Blu-ray. These movies are fantastic. They're a collection of some spaghetti westerns from I think the 60s and the 70s. There might be 1 or 2 from the 80s, I'm not too sure, but They're great films. If you love your Westerns, you know, they're not some of the greatest of all time, you know, they're not like The Good, the Bad and the Ugly or anything like that, but they're definitely great, and you've got some classics in there, movies that never saw quite the light of day that maybe they deserved at the time. But if you are a fan of Westerns, this box set is so cheap. You get 4 movies and you might discover a gem in there that you like. Following up from that, we have the Blood Money box set. Again, as you can see, guys, it's in the similar style, except this one has a slip cover, which you then get the 4 movies inside as well. Again, guys, another box set containing 4 Westerns, which again are highly enjoyable. If you're a sucker for the genre, these box sets are archives of that time. I'm an absolute sucker for a Western, guys, so although I got these box sets at the time, I definitely think if you are a lover of that genre, or it's a genre where you might have watched modern Westerns, but you want to get into your older Westerns, this is such a great way of exploring some of those earlier movies, the ones that inspired the ones we get today. These box sets as well, guys, I'd also like to mention, actually have some actors in their movies which were also in other famous roles, such as the guy who played Sartana, which is another Arrow Video box set in the collection. But yeah, an absolute gorgeous release from Arrow Video, which again you can get quite cheap on their website at the moment. Following up from those 2 box sets as well, guys, we have the 3rd installment, which is Savage Guns. Again, done in this beautiful style with a slip cover, with 4 more Westerns there as well. So like I mentioned with the other ones, guys, if you want to stock up on some of your Westerns and get them at a really good price, right now is the time. Not only that, you're also able to explore part of cinema, which I feel like people don't really appreciate as much. Because Westerns are great. There's a lot of Japanese cinema as well with samurai, where at the time they were taking inspiration from those movies. I mean, this box set even contains The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which was directed by Lucio Fulci as well. So he's an absolute horror icon, but he did a great job at making a Western too. These are fantastic spaghetti Western films. I really highly recommend you check some of these box sets out. They were originally released in the order that I have shown them, starting with Vengeance Trails, then Blood Money, and then Savage Guns. So yeah, guys, like I said, if you want to explore your options a little bit more, maybe think, I normally collect horror, but I wouldn't mind getting some Westerns, check these box sets out. They're great and they're definitely worth the money. Moving on from box sets now, guys, Arrow Video also doing a sale on some of their slipped editions too. For example, Roadhouse. This particular edition is the 4K. I can't remember from the top of my head if the 4K is available, but I definitely know that the standard Blu-ray is, which also comes with a slipcover. But this is an absolute gorgeous edition, again, from Arrow Video. You've got the case underneath there. And a really cool thing about this Blu-ray as well, I like, guys, of course it comes with the double-sided poster. And not only that, you actually get a coaster from the Double Deuce, which is the name of the bar. Which is in the movie, so it's quite a cool little knick-knack to get that in a movie. It's quite niche, but I love it. Patrick Swayze is great in this movie. Roadhouse is one of my favorite action films from the 1980s, just one of my favorite 80s films in general. So yeah, one I highly recommend. The transfer is excellent. Even the Blu-ray, I've seen great reviews of it. The 4K is stunning too, so if it's available, maybe spend a tiny little bit extra and get the 4K. Yeah, this is in a sale at the moment, guys, on their website, so definitely one I recommend you pick up. Following on from Roadhouse, another very new release that Arrow have just put out is The Stuff on 4K. This is right now the current limited edition because it does come with the slipcover, so while stocks last, it's definitely something I'd recommend you pick up. This was a little bit of a controversial upgrade that Arrow put out a few months back, because some people wanted a 4K upgrade of other movies. Some people don't like The Stuff that much. I personally love it. I am a very big supporter of The Stuff. I think it's a great cult classic. I think it's very much of its time. Amazing effects. I love the messaging behind it as well, about consumerism and, you know, what's the famous catchphrase? Are you eating it or is it eating you? It says it at the top along there. It's fantastic. It's a Larry Cohen film as well. It's just brilliant. I personally really like it. And I think while it's in a sale, why not pick it up at a cheap price? that is the stuff. The other thing as well, guys, I'd like to mention is in their sale, some of their limited editions that came out, which you can no longer get, sadly, the standard editions of those movies where it is just the Amaray case, those are also available in the sale. So some of those I'd recommend checking out are Blood and Black Lace, which is an iconic giallo movie. If you're into your giallo movies or just murder mystery movies, this is an iconic movie. It's fantastic. This is the 4K, the standard edition. I do have the limited edition packaging with it, but sadly that isn't available anymore. But the standard is in a sale, and I believe this one is 50% off. Another one being True Romance. Again, guys, this will not come with the limited edition packaging. I do own this, however, I'm just showing you what the standard case is, just so then, you know, if it arrives, you're like, why didn't I get the box set? It is just a standard edition. But nevertheless, you're getting a great bargain on a great movie in amazing 4K too. So why not pick it up? And another one that I checked out on their website that I believe is a really good deal at the moment is Carlito's Way as well. Of course, starring Al Pacino in a very iconic role. This movie is, once again, really good. If you love Brian De Palma, this is a Brian De Palma movie, him and Al Pacino coming back together after doing Scarface. It's a crime thriller sort of movie, but it's great. You'll love it. If you like movies from that time, Scarface, movies like that, you're gonna love this as well. So yeah, guys, that is just phase one of some of my recommendations. There are a few other movies that are in the sale that I'm gonna pick up, but I'm gonna save that for another video where I will reveal everything and do some unboxings. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the bell notification so you never miss a video from me. And comment down below as well, what are some of the pickups that you're gonna get? Are you gonna get any of the ones I've mentioned in this video? Are there other ones that you recommend maybe I get? I'd love to know. And yeah, if you are making the most of this sale, feel free to drop a comment as well, letting everyone else know what you've got. And I'll catch you in the next one.